Hi guys, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to use LED lighting to create beauty photographs. We're also going to be working with gels on our LED lights to create like interesting effects, so make sure you keep watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angie, and I basically teach photography techniques from fashion, portraits, fine art, and even wedding photography. And for today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to use LED lights to create a beauty portrait and also how to use gels to create interesting effects for your images. Today's video was sponsored by Weeylite, and they sent over their Ninja 200 LED light, and it's a nice and small compact light that works great for a beauty shoot or video shooting. So for today's video, we're gonna be using it for photography. And this light is really great because it also has like awesome effects if you were to be using it for video. But for today, we're gonna be using it for photography. And you can set the color balance of the light directly on the light itself, so you can have a very warm or cool tone light. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will kind of take you through what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using my Canon R6 camera with either a 85mm 1.8 lens or my 100mm macro 2.8. I am gonna be switching between the two to get different effects. Because I'm working with LED lighting, and I don't wanna have to like bump my ISO like really high. I'm gonna be working at a lower aperture. The aperture is gonna depend on how much depth of field I want, because I'm also gonna be having like a disco ball that the model is gonna be holding, and I don't want that to be autofocus. So my aperture is probably gonna stay somewhere around like 2.0 to 4.0. And that's to compensate so that I don't have to bump my ISO too much. LED lights are really great for beginners because you can see exactly how the light is gonna hit your subject and the final product, what it's going to look like as you're shooting it. It has some pros and some cons. The cons are that because the LED lights are not like super powerful, you might have to bump your ISO some to compensate for the lack of light. And that's the difference between flash. Flash is like a really powerful light, and you can like really shoot at super high apertures. But yeah, that's the difference today. I mostly shoot with flash, so this is interesting to me today to try with LED lighting. I only use LED lighting for like my video stuff, but I thought it would be a great challenge for myself as well to use LED lighting for my photos today. So I will walk you through our lighting setup. So our lighting setup today is gonna be 4 lights. We're gonna have our main light, which is our sponsor light, the Weeylite, and then I'm also gonna have 2 rim light that's gonna be gelled with different color gels on the back. I have one of my rim lights is gonna have a green gel, and the other rim light is gonna have a red gel. I might change the color of the gels as I'm shooting because I like to experiment as I do the photo shoot to see what works better. But that was my initial color theory that I was gonna go with. And then I'm gonna have a small LED panel light that is like about this small, and it's gonna be behind my model hitting the backdrop. And the backdrop that I have today is a gold fringe backdrop. So I wanted to really hit it with light so that you can really get that reflection of the gold fringe. So that's the 4 light setup that we'll be doing today. So you must be wondering what kind of modifiers I will be using with my lights. So for my main light, I will be using a 36-inch octabox that is going to be gridded because I want my light to be directional and not spill all over the place. I will also be having my 2 rim lights, and they're gonna be with the 7-inch reflector that comes with the lights. But I also have that gridded, and one of them is gridded with a 10-degree honeycomb grid, and the other one is gridded with a 30-degree honeycomb grid. And if you're wondering why I use different degrees instead of the same on both sides, I only had a 10, a 30, and a 50 grids for my 7-inch reflectors, so I had to just work with what I have, but that's fine. And then for my little background light, that is just basically is gonna be with no modifier on it, just bare as it comes. It's super tiny. It's 4 inches, and that's just gonna be hitting a little bit of light and sparkle into the French backdrop. And yeah, so I hope you keep watching and check out the results. Hey guys, I wanted to tell you a little bit more about our sponsor light from Viltrox. Is the Weeylite Ninja 200, and I wanted to tell you about all the cool features that this light has. You can also change the light settings from a very cool tone light to a very warm light by moving the knob. The same knob you just push down, and you can change the power settings of the lights. You can also use the included remote that allows you to add a group and a channel to the light so that you can control the light directly from a remote. And there's also a mode button that allows you to change all the different modes on this light itself. The really cool feature that this light has is also that you can use your mobile phone to control the light itself. And it's very easy and intuitive, and it allows you to change all the different settings of the light and all the different effects that the light has. All right, so let's get back to the photo shoot.